Hey, Alex here with your real estate market update for April 10th. And did you know that eXp has a commercial real estate division? Let's jump in and talk about it. So the commercial division, I did this blog post that explains exactly what's going on with the commercial division. But basically what it is that eXp has taken on a commercial division. We have specialty commercial agents that have come over to help you with your commercial needs. And so as a residential agent that specializes in land and ranch like I do, I run into a lot of clients that have commercial real estate, and I would say 90% of the time they don't have a commercial agent. And that's one of the big reasons eXp has launched the commercial division. So if you own commercial real estate and are thinking about buying or selling, we have a division. Just hit me up and we can talk about that. Now, interest rates, the war in Iran, all of the talk about oil and gas prices and all this stuff. And interestingly enough, interest rates are relatively unchanged from last week, just kind of flat. Not a whole lot of movement. Um, Still not where we were 2 months ago. We were flirting with 5.75, and now we're at 6.39. I haven't seen a whole lot of slowdown in the market because of this. The number one thing I'm telling people is to go out there and update your pre-approval so that your expectation for what your housing payment will be is in line with where the current market is. So if you need help with that, just hit me up. I have loan officers that specialize in first-time home buyer, obviously land and ranch, move up, move down, whatever it is. We have specialists in line that can help you with that. But if you're with a lender now, stick with your lender. Just update your pre-approval. So one of the reasons that we are not seeing a slowdown in activity right now, I think, is because of overall sales volume. And if you look at the sales volume over the last couple of years, it's really dropped off dramatically, especially since the height of the market, which is in the early 2000s. And what I am getting from my clients, from my existing homeowners, is that they're reaching a point where they need to move and not just kind of want to move. Um, Mainly because of life events. People are wanting to downsize, they're having babies, job transfers, that sort of thing. Those are the life events that are really causing people to move, and they're getting to a point now where things have to happen, and that's what we're experiencing. So I think that this sales volume, I think we're going to see it go up significantly here this year. So if you're in that category of somebody who's got one of those life events going on, reach out to me. I'd love to help you out and have that discussion. So assume list. I talk about assume list every week, and I'm helping clients really realize their dream of home ownership through assume list. Because you're able to walk in. You can see this house here in Brentwood, 2.34% with a 274 cash gap. What does that mean? It means that you can assume the existing 2.43% first mortgage, and then we put a second mortgage, or you put your down payment in place to make up for the difference between what they owe and what the sale price is. And we go in, we're able to calculate exactly what that differential is and if it or how much it saves you in terms of money. And we're finding that on average, we're saving homeowners between $500 and $1,000 a month on their payment by assuming the existing first. And this map over here shows you just how many assumable properties are currently on the market right now. So if you're sitting on interest rates and saying, God, I just want them to come down, well, this is an option for you guys. And we're helping a lot of homeowners with this. It's something I subscribe to. I can create a custom link for you. The only thing I'll say, two things really, is you got to be owner occupied. Investors are not allowed. And that's just a requirement of the lenders who are letting you assume it. And you can't be overly picky about the type of house that you're in, because obviously you're not dealing with the entire market with thousands of homes listed. You're just a small percentage. I would say there's probably less than 5% that are assumable. So if you're trying to get into a home, move into a neighborhood, whatever it is, take a look at this. Don't sleep on it. Now, trends. I talk about trends every week because trends are important. I always take this 5-year look back, and keep in mind we're 30 days behind on this data, but it's still very relevant. And really what it tells me is that we are in that spring housing season, where you can see that the homes for sale has increased. And you see that over time. You can see homes for sale increases every year in the spring. You see that pendings or solds, I should say, increase in the spring because obviously transactions are going up, and then the pending home sales are increasing. This is a normal spring activity, and looking at the 5-year look back, you can see we're trending upward. We're trending upward. I know that my listing activity has really gone up quite a bit lately. I have listing appointments all next week, and it's encouraging to see the market moving forward in the face of these interest rates that we have. This chart is interesting, and what we're looking at is average price for sold and for sale, and you can see they're both trending upward, and that is further supported by the price per square foot, and you can see it's trending upward as well. Still very important to list your house the right way in terms of relative to price of the comparables. More stats for you. We're looking at days on market, and you can see that days on market are seasonally trending downward because there's just more people out there in the market buying and selling houses, so you're going to see the days on market drop. And I'll wrap up my stats with months of inventory. You can see the month of inventory going down dramatically, steeply. I don't know what you want to say, but it is decreasing months of inventory. And we always see that in the spring. And that's why I do the 5-year look back so you can see exactly what's going on. So in the description below, you'll see links to all of this information. You go check it out yourself. And if you know anyone that's thinking about buying or selling a home, as always, think of me. I really appreciate everyone that does reach out with the referrals. It helps me a lot. And I love helping out homeowners who are thinking about listing and obviously buying. If you're on the buy side, I always start you out with the lender. Let's figure out what you can afford in this market. I should say what you want to afford. I'm seeing a lot of people in this market right now saying, you know, I could afford this, but let's go for this. And that's fine. That's why you go through that pre-qualification process. So thank you for checking me out, and I look forward to your questions, comments. Please like this content, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you next week.